Hey everyone, it's Tony here with Nerds Never Sleep, and today I'm going back for some more Ichiban Kuji figure unboxing. That's right, today I have one that I've been looking forward to opening for quite some time now. She is, of course, the #1 American hero, Star and Stripe. Now, this obviously is from the series My Hero Academia, and this one here is part of the Masterlise Extra series. Now, this Kuji set was called The Form of Justice and consisted of 3 main figures and then a last prize figure, which was Star and Stripe. Now, the other 3 that came in this set, A, B, and C prize, were Deku, Bakugo, and Lady Negant. For those of you who don't know who Star and Stripe is, or you're not familiar with who she is yet, she is, again, the #1 hero from America. And she had some interactions with All Might back in his earlier years when he was studying abroad, and then decided to kind of mold her hero form after All Might himself. She plays a big role in the final arc of My Hero Academia, so some of you may not know who she is just yet. Won't go into much spoiler territory. But I myself am super excited to check this one out today. With the help of All Might, and Classic All Might, we're going to open her up, check her out, and see how she sizes up with the big boys. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to clear these gentlemen off the table. I'm going to zoom you in, show you what the box looks like, and then we're going to pop it open and see what's inside. All right, so here we are with the front of the box with a very big picture of Star and Stripe. We've got the usual suspects: Ichiban Kuji, Bandai Namco, Masterlise series, My Hero Academia, The Form of Justice, and again, just a very kind of basic look for the box with a little red and white theme. I wish they would have went with a red, white, and blue theme, but, you know, they don't really have to do too much with these Masterlise boxes. It does have a suitcase handle, which I'll show you up top. Mine's taped down because I kind of prefer it that way. And these are bigger boxes, so you can hold them with a handle. I like that they do that. Over here on the side, we've got another kind of profile of Star and Stripe. As well as here on the side, we have a side profile of the figure too. And here on the back, we've got, of course, the Masterlise Extra, the details about the figure itself, and a larger full body picture of Star and Stripe. And that's going to be it, guys. There's the box. Let's go ahead and open her up. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and make our cuts. Now, this one actually has a clamshell to it, so pretty cool. All right, so it looks like she's going to be just like the giant All Mights that I've done before with the Masterlise here. She's going to be all one piece and have a little foot stand that's going to hook into one of these big old feet. So this is actually a pretty diesel looking piece. It's going to be a pretty quick unboxing, and then we're going to get right ahead and looking at her. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to get this out of the way first. This is her very, very, very large foot peg. So this is going to slide right into the back of one of her boots or ankles to help stabilize the figure. And that thing is beefy. Now the figure herself, she's pretty beefy herself. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to slide her out all this plastic. And that's really it. She is one massive just piece. And let's test if she stands on her own first. She actually does stand very, very good on her own. Don't even think I'm going to need to use this big old chunky thing. But it's there in case you guys are overly paranoid. Let's say, does she shake and wobble that much? She really doesn't. She's pretty stable. She's got some big old boots for obviously kicking the butt of every villain of America. This thing is pretty freaking badass, guys. Like, wow. I cannot wait for you all to see this. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to look at her up close right now.
Every single wall, action figures standing tall, cosplay outfits ready for the con, inbox treasure never pawned. space, a tale to share. Pixelated quests all filed with care. Dusty joysticks, they click, the combo strike, and the room's alive with the late night tide. New release flair, collector cards spread, careful and fair, anime posters, guardians on the wall. 100 series later, I've seen them all. Console stands old and new, playing every game, pixel dreams and wireframe. Posters of legends on every single wall, action figures standing tall, cosplay outfits ready for the con, inbox treasure never pawned. Every inch of space, a tale to share, pixelated quests all filed with care. Dusty joysticks, they click, the combo strike.
And that's it for your closer look at another amazing Masterlise series Kuji figure. Again, from My Hero Academia, the amazing Star and Stripe. And let me tell you, they did not disappoint with the first figure of this hero. And now, I'm just going to say, if you guys have watched the older videos on the channel previously, I did do an unboxing and review for the classic All Might Kuji figure. Now, this one was a little disappointing to me, mostly because of the way he's molded. He doesn't stand up straight. He always has a forward lean. But this piece right here is what I wanted from my classic All Might. I would love for them to do a Masterlise extra of classic All Might, much like we had this big old boy done. Now, I think it would do the character way more justice, but again, he'd be a lot more expensive, whereas this is definitely a more affordable figure. Now, what do I think of Kathleen Bate? Miss born on the 4th of July. Can't get any more American than that superhero. I think they absolutely nailed it with this piece. The pose, she's just standing up right there, the hands on the hips. She's got that just confident stature to her. The hair is just kind of blowing back the way it kind of does. And again, she did model her antenna after All Might, but she gave herself more antenna than All Might has and pushes them all back. Everything about her, from the details in her costume, her gigantic boots, her Wonder Woman-esque gauntlets, the flowing cape going down around her, all of it just looks great. Her American superhero mask, that's kind of one of the things she modeled herself after. She has kind of the bandit mask look like a lot of the classic American heroes did, you know, and their sidekicks. So all in all, I think she came out much, much cooler than I actually thought by looking at the still photos and the box art originally. Because she does have a strange look to her face. And this is actually to depict, without spoiling, a scene from the anime and manga where she's literally on a stealth bomber, standing on top of it, just kind of defying the wind, flying across the ocean to Japan. She's not in the plane, she's on the plane. And this actually does that whole scene and panels immense justice. So, you're probably asking, what is my score for this one? And I gotta tell you guys, like I said, man, I love this way more than I was expecting to. She is absolutely phenomenal, and just extreme props to the sculptors that helped make this piece, because this thing is so damn cool. It is everything I would have wanted from a Star and Stripe statue. And I gotta say, she is, as far as the Ichiban Kujis go, she's not as great as my favorite All Might to date, but she's very damn close. So I gotta give her, as far as Kuji figures go. Now again, I do scale in things that are comparable. I don't go something smaller against something bigger. So they will have different scales. I'm scaling her with something like the extra with All Might. So I got to give her a solid 8 out of 10. I honestly want to give her a 9 out of 10. So we're going to give her an 8.5 out of 10. This thing is absolutely incredible. If you guys are a fan of Miss Tate, aka Star and Stripe, if you are just a My Hero fan looking to diversify your collection of 8,000 Dekus, Bakugos, and the other main heroes, this is one for you. Now, she is actually the last prize in the Kuji, but did get a wide release. So you can pick her up on places like Big Bad Toy Store, Crunchyroll.com. I think even Amazon has her. So I do recommend picking her up while you can. This thing is awesome, and she does have the presence similar to a big All Might on your shelf. So that's going to be it, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed checking out the #1 hero in America with me. If you guys did like the video, do me a solid. Click the like button, click the subscribe button, click the share button, spread the nerdiness. Follow on all the social medias. The links are down in the description below. And let me know if there's anything else you guys would like me to show off next. I do have the Lady Negant from the set as well, which I am very much looking forward to checking out. But that's going to be it, guys. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye, everyone.